When you grow old, when never go back to old relationships, towns, or jobs. Growing older brings a wealth of memories, experiences, and the unique wisdom that only time can bestow. Many people find themselves reminiscing as they age, sometimes wishing to reconnect with people from their past, return to the towns where they once lived, or even consider ways to relive parts of a career they once cherished. But as tempting as it might be to revisit these familiar places or relationships, there's wisdom in focusing on the present and future rather than retreating into the past. Here's why, as we age, it's often best to move forward and let go of these pieces of the past. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. The power of growth and reflection. As we age, we develop a unique perspective that allows us to look back on life with both gratitude and wisdom. This journey of growth and reflection is more than just remembering the past. It's about seeing the larger narrative of our lives, recognizing how each experience, both joyful and challenging, has contributed to the person we are today. By the time we reach our 70s, we have, in many ways, transformed many times over. We may have raised families, developed careers, experienced profound loss, and gained unexpected triumphs. These experiences have woven a deep inner strength and resilience, which serve as a foundation for who we are now. In returning to old places or relationships, we might feel a pull toward the familiarity of the past, but it's essential to acknowledge that we, too, have changed. Just as a river is never the same twice, we can't fully recapture what we left behind. The person we were in our youth was shaped by the time, people, and culture of that moment, a time when we were discovering who we were and what we wanted from life. Revisiting those people or places now, we might find that we no longer fit into those spaces or that they no longer fit us. The world has evolved and so have we. Embracing our personal growth means cherishing what each stage of life has given us without feeling bound to recreate it. We can honor the memory of who we were and what we experienced without feeling the need to physically or emotionally return. Rather than going back, we can use the depth of our life experiences to guide us forward, making choices that honor our current selves. This perspective allows us to live fully in the present, accepting both the wisdom and the peace that comes from understanding our own journey. Ultimately, our growth is not just about change. It's about understanding that every chapter of our lives has a purpose. Transitions, the lessons, and even the pain have all been part of shaping a life that is rich with meaning. Moving forward, we can focus on continuing that journey of growth, choosing paths that bring us peace and fulfillment, unburdened by any sense of obligation to revisit what has already been beautifully, purposefully lived. 2. Why old environments may no longer suit us. In our later years, places we once called home can hold a powerful allure, drawing us back with memories of familiar streets, close-knit communities, and the foundational experiences of our lives. Returning to these environments, especially those tied to our youth or early adulthood, can evoke a nostalgia so profound that it almost feels like stepping back into the past. We remember the sound of our footsteps on certain sidewalks, the faces of old friends, the comforts of a simpler time. Yet, as we grow and evolve, these places remain frozen in time within our memories, anchored to who we once were rather than who we are now. The very things that once defined them, their rhythms, rituals, and routines, often reflect a version of ourselves that no longer exists. Stepping back into these familiar environments, then, can reveal a profound mismatch. While our hearts may yearn for the comfort of the known, our present selves might struggle to reconnect with the emotional landscapes these places represent. Often, old environments are bound by the past, full of echoes of our former experiences. A hometown, a long-ago neighborhood, or a community where we built our career may rekindle not just pleasant memories, but also the bittersweet or painful emotions we've worked to move beyond. Familiar streets can bring back long forgotten dreams, complex relationships, or even youthful hardships that we have over time learned to live with or to transcend. Rather than offering the comfort we might expect, returning to these spaces can introduce old patterns of thought and feeling, which may ultimately disrupt the peace and clarity we've cultivated over the years. With the passage of time, our needs and values naturally shift. In our youth, we might have sought excitement, ambition, or the bustle of an energetic social scene. But as we grow older, our priorities evolve. Where we once craved social connection, we might now seek meaningful solitude. Where we once thrived in the fast paced energy of a city or the familiarity of a small town, we may now prefer environments that offer tranquility, nature, or simply a slower rhythm. Yet, these old towns or familiar settings often retain the same routines and expectations we once moved beyond. Encountering people who are living much as they did when we left can highlight the distance we've traveled within ourselves and make us feel somewhat out of place. Realizing that while we have grown, the environment and its people may remain tied to the life we've since outgrown. This desire to return to an old environment often reflects an inner search for continuity, a longing for the reassurance that life's many transitions haven't erased the essence of who we once were. We may feel drawn to reconnect with the history we've left behind, hoping to regain the feeling of belonging that comes with familiarity. However, one of the lessons of later life is understanding that the most valuable parts of those places already live within us. We carry forward the experiences, the bonds, and the memories that shaped us, woven into our character and perspective. They need not be revisited in a physical sense to be honored. They remain a part of us, no matter where we go. Choosing to explore new environments that better align with our present self allows us to live in a way that reflects our current values, desires, and aspirations. Embracing change can be an act of courage and freedom, an acknowledgement that growth continues regardless of age. Moving forward might mean choosing a setting that offers new landscapes to explore, access to a close knit or supportive community, or simply a lifestyle that grants us the solitude and peace to nurture our well being. These spaces, whether in new towns, quiet retreats, or simply a different lifestyle, allow us to move forward without the weight of the past, preserving only the aspects that truly resonate with us. Ultimately, honoring the old environments we've left behind means recognizing that they served their purpose in shaping us. Each place holds its own chapter in our life story, grounding us in experiences that helped us learn, grow, and understand ourselves. By choosing not to return, we're not abandoning or diminishing these memories. Rather, we're honoring the person we've become by choosing environments that support and resonate with our current self. We free ourselves to explore the world anew, unburdened by the limitations of former lives and unrestrained by old expectations. In this freedom, we make room for the present to unfold fully, to create new memories that reflect our evolution and the wisdom we now carry. This decision to let go of the familiar environments of our past allows us to see life with fresh eyes, to find joy in discovery, and to experience the richness of each day as it comes. By living fully in the present, we continue to grow, creating a future that's unbound by nostalgia and open to the potential of who we are still becoming. 3. Navigating relationships with clarity and acceptance. Relationships form the tapestry of our lives, weaving together the experiences and people who have shaped us. From friendships that began in childhood to bonds forged during life's pivotal moments, these connections have offered companionship, support, and lessons along the way. As we grow older, it's natural to feel a pull toward reconnecting with people from our past. We may be drawn to the familiarity of those who knew us in younger days, hoping to rekindle friendships or find closure with old loves. Yet, revisiting past relationships can often feel like reopening a book we've already read and internalized, a story that holds wisdom but may no longer serve us to relive. People, like places, carry with them the echo of who they were, and it's easy to forget that each of us has changed. Old friends or partners may still hold a special place in our memories, but the person we knew then may not be the same as the person they are now. We too have transformed, often in profound ways that distance us from our former selves. Reconnecting with people from the past might reveal differences that we hadn't anticipated, changes in values, lifestyle, or perspectives that create a gap where once there was closeness. Sometimes attempting to rekindle these relationships can stir up emotions and memories that we have long since processed and let go. Accepting this reality allows us to appreciate what those relationships once meant without feeling the need to bring them into the present. Cherishing someone from afar, honoring the role they played in our lives, and recognizing that certain connections were meant for a specific time and place can be a profoundly freeing experience. We can hold on to the positive memories without revisiting the parts that may no longer resonate with who we are now. By focusing on the relationships that enhance our lives today, we can cultivate bonds that reflect our current selves. New friendships based on shared interests, values, and life stages can bring a renewed sense of joy and companionship. Surrounding ourselves with people who respect and understand who we are now creates an environment of mutual support and growth. Furthermore, this approach to relationships teaches us that letting go doesn't mean erasing. It means accepting the natural progression of life's connections. Each person we've known has contributed to the richness of our journey, and their presence in our memories can be enough. By navigating relationships with clarity and acceptance, we choose to celebrate the fullness of our past while embracing the peace that comes from living fully in the present. In doing so, we honor the wisdom that age has gifted us, that each relationship, like each chapter in life, has its place, and sometimes its rightful place is simply in our hearts and memories. 4. The cost of success and moving beyond judgment. As we look back on the accomplishments and sacrifices of our lives, we see a path shaped by perseverance, resilience, and the determination to build something meaningful. Success, in all its forms, often comes with a cost, not just in terms of the effort we put forth, but in how it impacts our relationships and how others perceive us. Throughout our lives, we may have encountered envy, misunderstandings, or judgments from those who didn't walk our path or comprehend the reasons behind our choices. And while success can be deeply fulfilling, it sometimes sets us apart, creating distances that can't easily be bridged. Over the years, we learned that not everyone understands the sacrifices required to build a life, especially when those sacrifices involve hard work, long hours, or making difficult decisions for the good of ourselves and our families. Those who haven't experienced the same struggles may see only the end result: financial stability, career achievement, or a certain lifestyle, and judge without understanding the journey that led us there. Reconnecting with people from our past who may have been critical or dismissive can reignite old feelings of frustration or sadness, making us question why we're drawn to revisit those dynamics. As we grow older, part of the wisdom we gain involves releasing the need for validation from those who didn't understand or support us. Moving beyond judgment means acknowledging that everyone's path is unique and not everyone will appreciate or value the choices we've made. We may have once felt the desire to explain ourselves, to defend our decisions, or to try and earn the respect of those who doubted us. But at this stage of life, it's far more rewarding to find peace in our own understanding and to appreciate the legacy we've created without seeking external approval. Instead of revisiting environments or relationships where we may still feel misunderstood, we can invest our time in cultivating connections with people who respect and value us for who we are today. By surrounding ourselves with those who appreciate the wisdom and life experiences we bring, we create an environment of mutual respect and acceptance. These relationships can provide the support, companionship, and understanding that help us continue to grow, even in later stages of life. Moreover, moving beyond judgment also means releasing any lingering resentment toward those who didn't see our worth. When we let go of the desire for approval, we free ourselves from emotional burdens that no longer serve us. We can then focus on the aspects of life that bring joy, peace, and satisfaction, honoring the journey that led us here. This clarity allows us to embrace each day with the confidence that we have lived purposefully and honorably, creating a legacy that speaks for itself. Ultimately, true success lies not just in what we've achieved, but in how we've managed to rise above judgment, finding fulfillment within ourselves. When we choose to move forward without the weight of old misunderstandings, we allow ourselves to live fully, at peace with our choices and proud of the life we've built. This sense of self acceptance and freedom is perhaps the greatest reward of a life well lived. 5. Embracing new experiences in high performance living. Throughout life, many of us have been driven by a purpose, whether in our careers, family roles, or personal ambitions that gave each day a sense of momentum and meaning. For those who thrived in high performance settings, such as military service, competitive sports, or demanding careers, the drive to excel and push beyond limits becomes a part of who we are. Transitioning from those intense, structured environments to the quieter pace of later years can sometimes feel like stepping into a new world, one where familiar markers of success and purpose are no longer present. Adapting to this shift, however, doesn't mean letting go of ambition, curiosity, or purpose. In fact, this stage of life presents a profound opportunity to redefine what high performance means for us now. Instead of focusing on external achievements, we can turn our attention inward, cultivating a life that honors the wisdom, resilience, and skills we've built over time. High performance in later life can take on a new shape, characterized by intentional choices, personal growth, and a commitment to experiences that enrich us emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. This reimagined high performance living could mean setting new physical goals that prioritize health and vitality, whether that's through regular walks, yoga, or gentle exercise routines that keep us connected to our bodies. It might also mean engaging in activities that stimulate the mind and nurture creativity, like learning new skills, pursuing a hobby, or even exploring artistic interests that may have been set aside in earlier years. These pursuits remind us that excellence isn't confined to youth or career. It's a lifelong practice of curiosity, persistence, and passion. There's also profound satisfaction in using our life's experience to serve others. Volunteering, mentoring, or sharing knowledge with the younger generations can bring a renewed sense of purpose. We become role models not by the speed of our achievements, but by the depth of our insights and the patience we bring to each endeavor. In this way, we find that high performance can be a matter of character and wisdom, setting a standard that transcends age and inspires those around us. Ultimately, embracing new experiences isn't about reclaiming our past achievements, but about welcoming the fullness of life as it is now. This mindset enables us to live each day with intention, valuing the process over the outcome and finding joy and growth that has no finish line. It's about embracing the adventure of discovery, recognizing that every day holds potential for learning, connection, and wonder. High performance living, then, is no longer about proving ourselves to the world, but about realizing the depths of what life can offer in giving ourselves fully to it. This perspective brings a deep sense of contentment and freedom, allowing us to engage in life with open hearted curiosity. When we approach each moment as an opportunity to be fully present, we cultivate a legacy of inner strength and fulfillment that is far richer and more enduring than any accolade. This is the true high performance of a life well lived, one that is marked by growth, purpose, and the courage to continue exploring new horizons, no matter our age. 6. Financial independence and self reliance. In our later years, financial independence brings a profound sense of security, but it also represents the culmination of decades of careful planning, sacrifice, and resilience. For many, the journey to financial stability involved weathering economic uncertainties, balancing family needs with personal aspirations, and making choices that prioritized long-term stability over short-term indulgences. Now, as we move forward with this foundation, the importance of financial independence extends beyond mere monetary security. It becomes a pathway to true self-reliance and peace of mind. Achieving financial independence is more than a reflection of wise investments or savings. It is a testament to our ability to stand on our own, to make choices rooted in our values, and to navigate life's complexities with a steady hand. At this stage, managing our finances isn't about accumulating wealth, but about sustaining the freedom to make choices that honor our current needs, passions, and values. It allows us to decide how we want to spend our time, where we want to live, and how we wish to care for ourselves and our loved ones, all without external constraints. However, self-reliance in later life extends beyond finances. Emotional independence, knowing that our happiness and peace aren't tied to others' approval or circumstances beyond our control, is equally vital. Cultivating emotional resilience helps us navigate the inevitable changes that come with age, such as shifts in our social circles, changes in physical health, or even the loss of lifelong companions. By nurturing this inner stability, we remain grounded, able to approach life's transitions with grace and acceptance. Additionally, with the freedom that financial and emotional independence provide, we can pursue passions and relationships that add genuine meaning to our lives. Some may find fulfillment in part-time work, creative projects, or community involvement. Others may seek solace in solitude, travel, or spending time with family. By choosing activities that align with our values and current desires, we honor the journey we've traveled and the person we've become, rather than feeling compelled to return to past roles or obligations that no longer serve us. To maintain and protect this independence, it's wise to stay financially informed and adaptable. Continuing to educate ourselves on ways to manage finances, minimize expenses, or explore income streams, even in small ways, can help sustain our lifestyle and provide peace of mind. Seeking trusted guidance for financial planning or estate management also reinforces our self-sufficiency, ensuring that we're prepared for whatever lies ahead and can focus on the present without financial worry. In the end, financial independence and self-reliance are not just about security. They allow us to embrace this stage of life fully, without fear or limitation. They empower us to live on our own terms, surrounded by people and pursuits that genuinely bring joy and fulfillment. This freedom is perhaps one of the greatest achievements of a life well lived, a reward that enables us to continue growing, exploring, and savoring each moment with a sense of fulfillment and grace. 7. Moving forward with confidence and wisdom. By the time we reach our later years, we carry within us a lifetime of hard-earned wisdom, resilience, and memories that form the very fabric of who we are. Each decade, each experience, whether filled with joy or hardship, has added depth and insight, shaping us into the person we've become. The temptation to look back, to revisit old jobs, relationships, or towns often comes from a desire to reconnect with earlier versions of ourselves. But true fulfillment at this stage lies not in retracing steps already taken, but in embracing the present and walking confidently toward the future, enriched by the wisdom we have gained. Moving forward with confidence means understanding that every chapter of our lives has been valuable and purposeful, yet it need not be relived to be appreciated. The experiences and lessons we've accumulated remain with us, shaping our character, our perspective, and our values. Instead of returning to old roles or seeking to revive past relationships, we can honor these experiences by living fully in the present, allowing our current choices to reflect the depth of understanding we now hold. This confidence in moving forward also allows us to set new intentions that are meaningful to us now. Perhaps we've reached a point where material success is less important than relationships, or where personal fulfillment comes from simple joys rather than grand achievements. We can redefine what brings us peace, choosing pursuits that nurture our well-being, whether that's through new hobbies, spiritual exploration, community involvement, or spending time with family and friends. By focusing on what genuinely enriches our lives in this moment, we allow ourselves the freedom to live with purpose, unburdened by the expectations of others or by a need to replicate past accomplishments. Wisdom, too, offers us the gift of discernment, the ability to recognize what truly matters. This discernment encourages us to let go of relationships, places, and roles that no longer serve our growth. It teaches us to appreciate the people who bring positivity and understanding into our lives, to value environments that inspire peace, and to find joy in simplicity. We no longer need to chase success or validation. Our worth is inherent, grounded in a lifetime of experiences and choices that have led us to this moment. Moving forward with confidence and wisdom also means cultivating a mindset of gratitude. By appreciating the journey we've walked, the lessons we've learned, and the challenges we've overcome, we create a sense of fulfillment that isn't dependent on external circumstances. This gratitude allows us to embrace each day as a new opportunity, to grow, to connect, and to enjoy life's precious moments with a renewed sense of wonder and purpose. In the end, living with confidence and wisdom means recognizing that the future still holds possibilities and joys yet to be discovered. Every day presents a chance to deepen our understanding, to love more fully, and to embrace life's experiences with an open heart. This stage of life, rich with perspective, offers us the freedom to live authentically, to honor our journey, and to savor the gift of the present. By moving forward with this mindset, we create a legacy not just of what we have achieved, but of the grace and wisdom with which we choose to live. In conclusion, honoring the past while embracing the present. As we journey through the later stages of life, the pull of the past is natural. Our memories, our relationships, and the places we once called home are woven into the very fabric of who we are. They shaped us, taught us, and gave us countless moments to treasure. Yet, just as we've grown and evolved over the years, so must our relationship with the past. Moving forward means recognizing that these chapters, though closed, will always live within us, informing and enriching our present and future, without needing to be relived or revisited. By honoring the wisdom we've gained, we allow ourselves the freedom to fully experience life as it is now, not as it once was. Embracing new environments, nurturing relationships that support our current selves, and finding peace in the lessons of a life well lived enable us to continue on with grace, openness, and joy. This approach allows us to celebrate our journey, acknowledging the rich legacy of our past while fully committing to the possibilities that still await us. In choosing to look forward, we free ourselves to create new memories, build new connections, and continue discovering what it means to live a life filled with purpose and peace. The past will always be a cherished part of us, but the present offers us the gift of fully living. Let us honor where we've been while embracing each new day with curiosity and gratitude, knowing that every moment holds the potential to bring meaning, joy, and fulfillment. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey towards embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.